So we were without this man for all of 2023 owing to his recovery from a knee reco. But we're thrilled to announce James Parsons has signed on for 2024 with thanks to Stonemart. This time last year, Parso, we sort of knew we'd be without you more likely than not for 2023. Can you tell us about your decision to return to Box Hill for 2024?
Yeah, it was pretty touch and go last year. Almost tried my best to get back for the season, but yeah, with ACL, they're pretty strict with the time you've got to get back. But yeah, it was no brainer. All the boys have re-signed. It looks like a heap of the crew's back. Good list and great coaches. So yeah, pretty thrilled and excited for this year.
You mentioned touch and go. How close were you to maybe potentially pulling on the boots late in the year?
I'll say I was pretty close. Like I was training for a few months pretty hard, and then got back into most of the training come finals. But it's a pretty big ask to come in after not playing for over a year to play in a final and push someone out of the team, which everyone was playing pretty good footy at the time. So I'll say close, but the physios and docs probably not that close.
It was one of those things. I said it to you one night at training. I was like, everyone's thinking it, no one's saying it, because you were moving really well and you were back into drills. And there was that overriding feeling that you're maybe just a few weeks short.
Yeah.
But it was sort of like, geez, he's looking pretty good. Like he might. And then in the end, it was like, no, we won't.
I think too, with coming back, you sort of want to play almost half a game, and then maybe the following week play most of the game, but a bit more bench time. But coming into the last game of the season that we had to win to get a top 4 spot, and then all coming to the first final, you can't do that, and it would have been a bit of a risk. And then, risk not playing all this year if something went wrong. Yeah.
Understandable. But it was fantastic to have you involved nonetheless. You were involved, very, very heavily involved with the footy club throughout the year, and ever present at training, obviously doing your rehab, and then of course you're our match day runner. How important or how enjoyable an experience was that for you to be involved, to still be here on a game day, to still be part of the club? Yeah,
it was great to be involved and rehab the knee properly with the guys, and then be the runner on the weekend was a different role. It was hard to get used to, and it was pretty full on compared to just go like I thought going out and playing was full on, but going out trying to remember 4 messages at a time, and it was different, but I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun.
Your front row seat, as you alluded to there, for 2023, what was your takeaway about the season itself, and I suppose how excited are you about the prospect of rejoining the boys in a playing capacity?
Yeah, I think it's a pretty exciting time. We've got a few guys coming back. Ben Cavara will be back, and Benny DeBolfo, who
the ACL crew.
Yeah, the ACL boys. Hopefully we're all injury free this year. And it looks like a few other guys that you'll be mentioning soon are re-signing, and maybe pick up 1 or 2 boys, which should be good. But we have a lot of young lads that played a handful of games that if they're back, they should be stronger and better and ready for the next season.
I suppose the good thing about your knee reco, if there is a silver lining, is that because of the time you did it and because of the way you've rehabbed it, that won't affect your pre-season for 2024, will it? You can actually kind of really hit the ground running when we get back in a couple of weeks.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It'll be well over 12 months for the first few weeks of pre-season. So, as we're saying, we're getting close to the back end of the year to play. So it sets me up pretty well to do a full pre-season this year. And
then lastly, we saw the likes of Hugh Beasley and Damien Mercedes obviously move on, which was very sad. But this is no pressure from me. But I suppose does their moving on sort of light a bit of a fire in you or a bit of a want in you to take on a leadership role that they've obviously departed, they've sort of vacated? Do you feel a bit of here's a chance for me to maybe step into a role like that and lead the group and be a more experienced hand?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we got a pretty solid group of older boys that are leaders in their own right anyway. So I don't think too much will change, but maybe a title, or being a part of the leadership group will change. But they're 2 pretty big outs from a leadership point of view and on the field playing. So there'll be holes to fill, but a few of us will stand up. Hopefully I'm one of them.
Parso, we really missed you out there this year. We're really looking forward to having you back. It's great that we'll see you around in the brown and gold in 2024. Thanks so much for your time.
Cheers, thank you.